Now, it was announced yesterday that Czech businessman Daniel Kretinsky, hold on, where's the old glasses here? God, dear. Is in talks to buy a 27% stake in West Ham United. We're talking about, did I read this morning, over 300 million? The Czech businessman made his money through a Czech energy company, already owns Sparta Prague, played against Bohemians of Prague. I tell you who played for them boys, you remember? Panenka. I played against him in 1981. And the deal would value the club over 600 million, with the Czech billionaire already owning large stakes in Royal Mail. Have we got Postman Al today? And Sainsbury's. Have we got Postman Al? Oh, we mean no. For God's sake. David Gold and David Sullivan had owned West Ham since 2010, and now the potential Czech takeover at the London Stadium could spell the end of their 11-year reign in East London. Trevor, do you think this could be the end of Mr. Gold, Mr. Sullivan at the club?
Possibly the beginning of the end. Although, I mean, I've mentioned it a few times recently, even though their promises that they gave when they left the Boiling Ground about European football, about competing at the top of the league, has been delayed and it's been later than promised. I think they're actually providing West Ham fans with the expectation of playing European football and being up there. And, you know, I was looking at the league table, and when you've got teams like Manchester United who are underachieving, Leicester City who've been up there, Arsenal and a few other clubs underachieving, I don't see any reason why, if they can keep the squad fit, if they can rotate as well as he has, David Moyes, with this team, why they can't nick a Champions League spot. So I think it's a very, very attractive club at the moment. I really do.
Piers, look, it looks as if it's transparent where the money's coming from. You know, we talk about foreign owners. Well, hold on, where'd the money come? It looks like this one's a transparent one.
Yeah, but I feel like Trevor said. I said earlier, Trevor, that West Ham's just an attractive club, isn't it? You know, the stadium, fan base is massive. Yeah. The team now that he's set up is a great team. The manager's doing very well. A bit of investment in January, and like he says, why not go for the top four? You know, maybe another winger for me. Maybe get a quick winger in there. Maybe a better striker to be next in line if Antonio gets injured. But West Ham, I said this last season though, Trev, that like just needed couple more players to just, you know, that little bit of a push they needed. We've been in so many competitions as well. There's a bit of business to be done for me in January for West Ham.
And with the Czech owners, obviously, you know, they've had a fantastic recruitment over there, bringing in Souček, they brought in Král. They've got, you know, it's almost like it's fallen upon them, and it's not like the likely partnership, but West Ham and the Czech Republic have kind of inspired each other. The players that have come over have inspired us. We've obviously been inspired by what they've brought to the team. But not only that, the Czech nation have obviously got an interest in West Ham now, because we've got a few of their top players playing in the Premier League. And all of a sudden, the interest from businessmen with the football club now, Daniel Kretinsky, is now looking to buy 27%. And by the way, it's supposed to be 27% to start with, going on to taking full control. Wow. So I think if this does happen and the sale goes through and they end up taking over the club, I don't think many people can say that David Gold, David Sullivan and Karen Brady have done a bad job whilst looking after the football club. So Trevor, I want you to put come the end of the season, your London clubs in order. Gabby's already done his. Because I'm going to ask Gabby a trivial question now. Yeah. We're talking about checkmate, checks. We're talking chess. Where did chess come from, Gab?
I'm not answering that question. No.
Why? No.
I don't know. I don't know.
I was only reading yesterday about it. Where did chess come from? Have a guess.
Czech Republic?
No. That's not a bad guess, but no, it came from Persia.
Okay.
And who brought it to this country?
I haven't got a clue.
The Romans.
Interesting.
Right, Trev, you got your top London clubs now?
Bear with me a minute.
Trev, I've gone. I said earlier, and I think I put it wrong. I says West Ham are the after Chelsea, the biggest club in London. But what I meant is the way they're playing at the moment. For me, they're the best team.
And you forgot Chelsea.
Not after Chelsea. Yeah, so I'm going to go Chelsea, West Ham, Arsenal, Spurs.
Yeah, and then Brentford and Palace.
Yeah.
Would you go with that, Trev?
I'm going to go Chelsea, West Ham, as we just spoke about.
So you're saying West Ham are bigger than Arsenal and Spurs?
What I'm saying is, I thought we were talking about where they're going to finish the season.
Correct.
I'm winding you up. Yeah.
I know you are. Don't try to put words in my mouth. But they're getting there. Listen, they're getting there. Don't even joke about it. They are getting there.
Yep.
So you got West Ham, Arsenal, and then I'll go Tottenham, and then I'm gonna actually go Crystal Palace, and I'm gonna go Brentford. But I'm also gonna say Brentford. I don't think Brentford will go down. But I just think when you look at a club and you look at the manager and the players reflecting the manager, what is going on with Patrick Vieira and Crystal Palace, I think there's a special thing starting to develop, and I think they'll do very well this season.
Yep.
But that's not saying that Brentford are going to be in the relegation places. I still feel they'll have a good season, but they've started superbly well, but I don't think that'll continue.
If the Czech man takes over, if West Ham are taking over, could Declan remain at the London Stadium for maybe another couple of years?
Of course he could, because if they're in the Champions League, then what is his inspiration to leave? You know, what's telling him to leave? He's loved at the club.
But guys, we're not in November yet. You know, I know West Ham are solid. They're looking great. They're improving, but so are Arsenal.
That's an insult. Just saying that West Ham are solid. They've got so much creativity going forward. They are full of sauce. So please don't just say they're solid. Come on. If David Moyes heard you say that, he would be disgusted.
He would not be disgusted, Moyes.
Defensively, they're solid. I'll take that.
He'd be saying, keep talking us down. Don't talk us down.
Yeah, when you talk about Ben Rama, you know, when you're talking about what he's brought to the team, Declan Rice obviously getting goals now, getting forward, becoming a box-to-box player, just like Soufal.
You lose Antonio. We'll see who finishes.
Experts play here, Trev.
We'll see who finishes behind Chelsea's top London club.
We'll see.
I back West Ham. I back them. I do. I think that you watch them play. They're organised.
Another tenner?
Like, I have a tenner. Is that 30 we got?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Look at the last two performances.
Hey, Dobby, that's 30.
Look at the last two performances, Al. You look at the Tottenham game where it was kind of 50-50. No, but let me finish. It was 50-50 game kind of thing, and then obviously we get a goal from a set piece, which is a big tool that we've got this season with Cresswell's delivery, and then the 25 minutes that they held them out, I thought they were outstanding.
Are you not worried
then
though,
you look
Trev,
at the Manchester City performance, and Man City had 60. It started off 80% possession, but it went down to 65% possession to Manchester City. But they look solid, and then on the counter attack, they look dangerous. Now, if they can do that to Manchester City, which most teams can't, you've got to say they've got a great chance of finishing in the top.
You're not worried though if Antonio did get a long-term hamstring injury?
Well, you're not worried. You just had another 10.
No, I'm not asking me. I'm asking Trev.
No.
Yeah, I think Vlasic he's not really hit the ground running.
Yeah, he's not. They can't get that second striker right, can they? The backup.
No. I mean, you look at what Haller's doing now at Ajax as well. He's absolutely on flames, and it's like it's unbelievable that he was so ineffective while he was at West Ham. But I think, listen, they've got the January transfer window, and we're getting closer to it. So the closer we get and stay in that top 4 spot, if something did happen to Antonio, there's not a lot of games to play before we get into that transfer window.
You'd be kicking yourself, wouldn't you, if you had a chance of getting into the top 4 and you missed out and finished 5th or 6th because you didn't bring in another winger.
Negatives in now.
But we said that last season, didn't we?
Yeah.
We said that last season, and we didn't bring anyone in, or we didn't bring a striker in. But
there's a long way to go. That's all I'm saying. The money's down. The best quiz in national radio.
Ex-Spurs player is going to be against West Ham, isn't he?
The best quiz in radio, national radio, coming up next.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Alan Brazil. Thursday and Friday morning, 6 till 10. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.